Yeah, I guess. Whatever. So this begins here and it ends here. Okay. So we'll do another else if, and we'll put our statement here in this. So whatever statement we do in here, it will do, and it's if my player equals player state walking, and this could be ladder. Okay, if it's ladder, which this is a public field, so technically, you could, go up to a ladder and have collision right here and tell it, hey, guess what? If you hit this, you're on the ladder. If you could swap logic around, but um, if we're in the ladder state, let's do something. So what do we need to do? Well, we do need to do all this. Okay. We do need to do all this still. But I believe the up and down is, no, it's not the Z factor. Is it the horizontal? Horizontal is W, and that horizontal. What's the horizontal? W and S, right? Okay, we're going to need to go into our this input manager thing is just gonna, okay, so I'm gonna look at it. Horizontal is A and D. Ooh, A and D. I want the vertical. Okay, well that works. Okay, so I want the vertical. All right, so this must equal 0. And we want the vertical, which is up and down, but we want it in a up and down motion. So in our position in the world, what is up and down? Which is Y. Alright, Y is up and down. So we will have to take this vertical, which is our up and down, forward and backwards, and paste it into here. Okay? And we're going to have 0 here. Now you're probably looking, well, that don't make sense and stuff like that, and well, here's the thing: you want to go up and down, you're going up on the Y. So in our vector 3, when we're slamming in the speed and everything, we need it to be what it is. You still have to translate it into a forward direction. Okay. Now the speed, what I'm going to do is say divide this by 2. Okay, because we shouldn't climb really fast or nothing like that. Okay, that's just the way it is. All right, now movement dot y gravity times by time dot delta time, that stinks. Okay, but we do need the controller to get its simple movement script. Okay, bam. All right, now You're like, well, whenever we're in the state of the ladder, we can go up and down with our W and S keys. Okay. There's no other movement besides our mouse. We won't rotate or nothing like that. Well, we could still rotate, but we can only go up and down. Which, we could change that. See, if you wanted to kill your rotation, you can change it. All you have to do is, in our mouse code, we'll do other logic that reads, hey, am I climbing, or am I doing this, or am I doing that? It's fine. It's not a big deal. But you just have to do it. So this will give us our going up and down perfectly fine. It'll go up and down, and it's changed on its enum. That's fine. Now we got this on controller hit thing. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna need another statement in here. If what? Controller dot is grounded Well, no, we're gonna have to. Yeah, how do we want to do that? If else, if is grounded and in W. Wait, what's our W? Not W in W underscore inputs dot vertical is greater than 0. Then we do this logic. Then we do an else here. And I believe this will. Would you go over? For God's sakes. What is your deal? We need to make a statement where if he's not grounded, he's in the ladder position. Actually, I think this should be a different class. Yeah, I think this should be a different class. Actually, no, we could change this a lot. You don't have to do it logically like this, and we can make this much more optimized too. So if he's just in ladder mode, we can do it by our inputs, and that will be fine for us. We'll just do it that way. By half our speed. Because the reason why I say that is we can have colliders that is for the ladder that will do the job for us on positioning him. Well, not positioning him, but okay, why do I have, where is my if else? This is where it begins, that's where it ends. Okay. We can have colliders that just change the player state. Okay. So he can go back to normal or back to whatever position he was in. But what would be the forward position for him? I don't know. You might want to tweak these. See, the forward position, you may want to put like a small amount on here because he's just going to collide with the wall. So you might want to put a 0.1 F in so he just stays on the wall like the whole time. And then once he reaches the top, well, guess what? You've got collision meshes there and things to keep him from falling to the ground. You'll have to tweak that around and do it in your level, but then I don't think that will be too much of a headache. So we got that kind of logic. Huh. I don't know. That will put us in our flare class, and the default for this, we are going to explicitly put in the start method to make sure this is what it is. Okay, and what we're going to do is just go equals player state dot walk. Okay, because I don't want to sit. No. Why can't I just do that? Oh, are you kidding me? I know how to do it. It's just what's the big deal with just going? Oh, it's because it's duh. My player equals player state dot walk. Make sure it's walk right from the get-go. Duh. Okay, so we've got that and that, and he's walking. He's got the weapon manager. Got his his collision flags.